Alright, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight review. We're going to Wardog Cage Fight 16/Gratchen 33, going to the strawweight class. Ericka Saziki coming in 3-0, taking on YuRi Shim coming in at 2-2. Now this fight took place a couple years ago, but the promoter Wardog just started really posting fights to their YouTube page. I mean, this fight was just posted like 2-3 days ago, so I thought, hey, why not? Let's watch it, give it a review. The only time I had seen it previously was on some really bad cell phone footage. Biggest thing to know when you're definitely going to notice this, is that it is a really small cage, very small, probably suited the small venue. So round one, Shim took control of the center of the cage with like 2 big steps. Jab and a low kick found a home early for Shim as Ericka was forced to circle on the outside. Diving takedown from Ericka drove Shim across the cage, but Shim ended up on top, landing hammer fists. Both fighters climbed back to their feet, with Shim landing the more effective punches. A second takedown was denied for Ericka, and then a right cross landed for Shim. Ericka threw a nice body kick, but it was countered by a right hand from Shim. A takedown was then stuffed by Shim, who dropped Ericka with 2 knees. Ericka, however, decided to hold on to Shim's legs and got back up and landed a more effective takedown. Like, she got to her feet, but held on to the legs, sucked them up, and dropped Shim to her butt. Shim, however, climbed back up using the cage and holding on to Ericka's head and arm, pushing Ericka down and throwing hammer fists. Like, I mean, literally, she pushed her down and over to throw some hammer fists. But Ericka got some space. They got back to their feet. Shim got to clinch on Ericka, and Ericka was bent over, so Shim threw a couple nice knees that basically dropped her to her butt. The second knee basically forced Ericka down onto her butt. And then Shim started throwing some hammer fists, and then basically, again, pushed her down, kneeled over her, and threw some more ground and pound until the referee was forced to intervene, giving YuRi Shim the win via TKO due to ground and pound, 4 minutes, 24 seconds of round 1. So, I mentioned it was a very small cage. It made for an interesting fight, and I think if you watch more videos of fights taking place in a small cage, you'll see they make for really interesting matchups. It definitely favors rangy fighters who can execute their range and their height and reach early, like Shim did here. And it also benefits pressure fighters because they're able to cut off the cage more easily and faster. The other fighter doesn't have a lot of room. They're just basically forced to circle around the outside. It also affects takedowns differently, because if you're the type to throw like a blast double or to dive on your opponent and then like pick them up and force them across the cage, you're going to have a hard time, because like Ericka found out early that she ran out of space very fast. So the small cage definitely made for an interesting fight and makes for interesting fights overall. Anyway, things to work on. For Ericka Saziki, I'd like to see her set up takedowns with her strikes. A couple times she went for no setup takedowns and completely whiffed on them. So I'd like to see that. Also, just strengthen her takedowns. They weren't very strong takedowns, so she needs to work on her. I'd say work on her penetration step and work on, really driving in with the takedowns, particularly with your shoulder. It's really important on your takedowns. As for YuRi Shim, she needs to watch out for when an opponent tries for the duck under takedown attempts. Both times Ericka was really able to land a good takedown on her. Really only one that was truly effective. She got the duck under and caught her off guard by surprise. Anyway, that's really it for this one. Short fight. I'll post a link in a pinned comment down below. Go ahead, check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And hey, subscribe to WMMA Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.